what is this new 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 system? Like, how does it work?
Yes. 10 plus 2 was the earlier structure of school.
Correct.
It's a 12 years. Now it's a 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. But where there is a 5, that 5 does not start at the earlier period. It has starting from 3 years advance.
Okay.
So now the students will be in formal education, not at the age of 6 as in earlier case, but it will be in schooling at the age of 3.
Okay.
And so 3 to 6, these are the additional 3 years.
Okay.
And that's why if we subtract that, the 12 is the up to schooling.
Okay.
Now why this has been proposed? Neuroscience has proved that the human brain get developed almost 85% in the age group of 0 to 6 years.
Okay.
And we were recruiting students in first standard on 6th year.
Correct.
Assuming that 0 to 6 years care, handholding, emotional, physical must be done at the families.
Correct.
But that is not the reality. 20 to 25% of the people of this country is below poverty line. So the students will not get that much required care and handholding in many of the families, and this will impact the backwardness of overall capabilities of that student in the development of brain.
Correct.
So this policy says that no kid from whatsoever background should lack because of this. We as a government will take care of the student right from 3rd age. That's why they have named it as a Early Childhood Care Education, ECCI. So our formal education is getting started at the age of 3.
Okay.
And in that first 5 group, it's a 3 years play type of activity, discovery based, singing, dancing, no writing, no reading. It's giving a good atmosphere, a freedom, security, emotional handholding, and grade 1 and 2. That is the first and second standard.
Correct.
Then in next 3, that is the standard 3, 4th and 5th. There we will introduce, or this policy will introduce, basic subjects, language,
Okay.
history, science, mathematics.
3rd, 4th and 5th standard.
3rd, 4th and 5th.
Okay.
So if I consider 5 plus 3 group, or in that way up to standard 5th, government and this policy has said that this is a national mission and we would like to have foundational literacy and numeracy perfected by this particular time period.
Okay. Okay.
Because nowadays what is going to happen is, or things are happening is, there is a rote learning, less understanding, marks are more important than the conceptual clarity, and it feels that you are getting good marks, but ultimately when you enter into your profession or higher education, it will not work. And so foundational literacy is very important, and that's why the focus of 5 plus 3 is on foundational literacy and numeracy.
Right.
There is one organization, ASER report, ASER, which gives the report of the school quality of this country. Unfortunately, they have said that the students in 8th standard cannot continuously read 2 paragraphs in their mother tongue.
8th standard.
8th standard. Simple mathematical calculations are mistaken by them. After reading 1 page, if you ask what is the gist of this 1 page, they cannot comprehend and tell within 2 to 3 sentences what they have learned from this. So these are the basic abilities. If these abilities are developed, then and then only in any field you will go for excellence.
Correct.
So this policy is giving focus on foundational literacy and numeracy, taking it as a national mission, and then they will enter into next group 3 and 4. In that 3, very important and revolutionary concept is students with the help of parent and teachers will have a freedom to choose the subjects.
That is in 6, 7, 8.
6 onwards.
Okay.
6 onwards. For example, if I'm not good in mathematics, I can drop the mathematics from 7th standard.
Oh, great.
And I can get passed in 10th standard. Science, English and mathematics, they are the giant killers for 10th standards. But if I'm not comfortable with those subjects, But if I'm good in sports, I can opt sports.
Great.
And you can go for the 10th standard, 12th standard, even in graduation. In today's education system, Sachin Tendulkar is not a graduate, but he is a legendary person in cricket. If he would have admitted in this national education policy, in 6th standard, he would have chosen sports as a subject of his choice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, he must have chosen cricket as a specialized subject. He must have cancelled out math, science and English. He would have 10th standard pass, graduate, postgraduate. That flexibility is given to the students by this policy, which is actually very correct approach, that if I'm not comfortable with maths and science, why I'm forced to study that, and unless and until I get passed in that, I'm not considered as a 10th standard. This is the injustice.
Correct.
Because the knowledge is not limited only to science and mathematics. Wide scope and wide variety of subjects are there. That flexibility is given from 6th standard.
Okay.
And then in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, you will get wide variety. Vocational subjects will be interleaved. Skills will be added. And then after 12th standard, you will be a full-fledged skill person which can start your vocation. If you are not very much interested in pursuing the studies further, you can start your own business by the skill which you have been acquired and continue with your skill. So that is the flexibility. And for that 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, this structure is well defined, syllabus is well defined, pedagogy is well defined, and the flexibility is well defined. Last point. In 6th standard, they have said that there will be a compulsory 10 days books free education opportunity.
Okay.
6th standard students for 10 days in vacation, 6 to 7 hours per day, they will visit, they will stay with the nearby professionals, chartered accountants, lawyers, electricians, cobblers, gardeners, bank managers. They will stay with them and really understand how the business works.
Kind of internship.
So they have introduced internship right from 6th standard. So it is an exposure to the society, and from that student can plan and decide what is my liking and where I want to head in my future.
Correct.
So that internship right from 6th up to 12th is also introduced, which is a very important concept, because sometimes real knowledge is gained not only through books, but through real life experience. So it is type of a experiential learning. That component is also added right from 6th standard. So that is the whole structure of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4.
That's a very revolutionary step that is taken.
It's revamping the school education like anything, and for betterment.